My life the past few months, and if I'm very honest with myself, the past few years, has been very fast-paced, and it's finally catching up with my body, as it always does. Whilst unpleasant, this lot of CNS fatigue is no stranger to me, and I'm sure many of you can relate. Little periods of sickness and burnout seem to come and go in waves, and this time it's hit me a little harder than usual. I've come to realise that I'm not all that good at resting, and that needs to change. In a world where hustle is celebrated and unproductivity is a sin, rest is an art form within itself. Moments unfilled leave us feeling restless instead of rejuvenated, and we find it incredibly uncomfortable to simply be. I'd like this video to serve as a conscious reminder, for you and I both, that sometimes the most productive thing that we can do is slow down, to let ourselves relax. I invite you to explore your own relationship with rest while you watch this video, and perhaps some of the ideas I share might resonate with you. Because sometimes you really just have to let your head down, hey? I'm sorry I had to. So yes, I've been very fortunate to have a little bit of time off as I transition between jobs. I was very ready to go live it up after I finished exams, but unfortunately ended up getting a pretty bad burnout cold that I'm still recovering from a little bit. So I really set out my intention to just have a calmer week in general and really enjoy those slow moments before I start working long days again later this week. So I'll be talking about 3 different types of rest that I've been trying to consciously implement, and that is physical rest, cognitive or I guess mental rest, and emotional / I guess sensory rest, because rest is so much more than just face masks and bubble baths. But anyway, please do relax as you watch the rest of this video. Grab yourself a nice hot cup of tea if that's your thing, and hopefully there'll be something of value for everyone in the next few minutes. Physical rest. This is definitely the first thing we think of when we hear rest. Physical rest means taking care of our bodies. For me, this has meant allowing myself to sleep in without setting an alarm, and not welcoming any feelings of guilt that might accompany this. Sleep debt is a very real and very serious phenomenon, and long-term deficits can have seriously detrimental effects on your functioning and immune system. Physical rest also means taking some time off from any intense workouts and instead opting for more gentle activity, like walking, surfing, yoga, or any other form of exercise you enjoy. I felt a lot physically weaker than normal the past few weeks since I had overextended my nervous system. Allowing yourself to recover from CNS fatigue means that you can come back stronger, without constantly feeling fatigue in your muscles and movements. I'd also like to add that good nutrition can be especially healing, whether you're recovering from sickness, a tough workout, an injury, or even just accommodate the stresses of life. I love cooking with lentils, turmeric, and plenty of veggies when I'm feeling under the weather. And of course, as usual, eating lots of blueberries. Cognitive rest. My mind felt like absolute mush by the end of this past uni semester. Cognitive fatigue happens after a period of sustained focused attention or stress, perhaps after you spend a long time performing mentally draining tasks. You might feel irritable, tired despite sleeping enough, as if you can't concentrate, or even just have an overall sensation of brain fog. Meditation is amazing for helping your mind take a break, focusing on the sensations of your breath without other distractions. I've been making sure I'm reading for enjoyment and relaxation rather than for study material. This is a good time to organise your space, as physical clutter contributes to mental clutter. I also really enjoy working and studying in a cafe environment, but don't often go for the purpose of enjoyment over productivity, so that was my intention for this particular day. Writing really helps me get my thoughts onto paper and out of my mind. Lastly, cognitive rest for me often means opening up the space to just have fun, spending time with my favourite people, not making concrete plans, and leading with the energy of my heart rather than my mind. Sensory and emotional rest. I see this as a much broader category where I'd like to just set the focus on simply taking care of yourself, whatever that might mean to you. This means allowing yourself to do what feels good and protecting yourself from energy that's draining or anything that evokes intense or particularly unfavourable emotions. I tend to want to spend a lot more time alone when I'm in need of rest. One of my favourite ways to rest is by immersing myself in nature, taking the time to notice and appreciate little details of my surroundings. Making sure I'm not in a rush to be anywhere, I love to either go for a walk, a swim in a waterfall, or bring out my journal amongst the forest or fields, with my phone on Do Not Disturb. Switching off from screens, social media, and the constant flood of dopamine allows you to be more present within your surroundings and your body. Prioritising the simple pleasures also helps you relax and disconnect from feelings of emotional stress. This could be by taking a bath, listening to your favourite artists, purchasing a meal that's delicious and nutritious, spending time in the sunshine, or whatever else brings you comfort and joy with a sense of gentleness. So thank you so much for watching up until this point. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I definitely do struggle with being a chronic hustler at times, which is why I wanted to make this video and kind of remind myself, as well as anyone watching, that you can be so much more of service to others and to yourself and to what you're doing by operating from a place where your cup is full rather than empty. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and if you feel called to, please also do comment down your favourite way to rest or wind down below, because I would love to read them. But until next time, thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye bye.